everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 111 granny square, triple ones today, of our 365 days of granny squares. This one has a written pattern by Catherine and it is called the Qualia square, and her pattern is on lifebyhook.blogspot.com. I will put the link to the written pattern in the description of this video. This is such a fabulous pattern, and although I ended on round 7, you can go on to making this larger. She goes on to making this 12 rounds, and I highly encourage you to continue on with this pattern because it looks so fabulous. And we are learning a new stitch today called the crab stitch. If you haven't noticed already, this round here looks not crocheted. It looks kind of like whip stitched around, but it is actually crocheted by making single crochet backwards. So it's a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to learn. So I hope you enjoy this video. To start off though, I do want to mention the supplies we need first. We are using all scrap yarn. I'm using 7 different colors today, but you can use any scrap yarn. You can use one color or as many colors as you want. I'm using all Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is worsted weight yarn. You can use any double knitting or worsted weight yarn that you have just scraps lying around. Also, we are using an H size hook for all 365 days of granny squares, so make sure you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissors, because we will be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and these tools just come in handy to do that. And before we start, I want to also mention to check out the description of this video. Like I said, Catherine's written pattern for this square will be in the description, and also the link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, will be in the description as well. You can find out where to get all 365 days of granny squares. If you click the image in the blog, it will take you to its video tutorial, and then at the bottom of the blog there's a list of some of the patterns that do have written patterns, so you will see number 111 down there, and it will say by Catherine over at lifebyhook.blogspot.com, so make sure you click that and follow along with her written pattern. And like I said, I do highly encourage you to go on to reading her pattern and learning the new stitches and go on to rounds 8 through 12. And there's another link in the description to my Facebook and a link to my Instagram. Make sure you're sharing your photos in the post in the comment section on the Facebook, and also share your photos on Instagram by hashtagging 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work, we all can see your work, and comment and like them all and double tap those on Instagram. You can follow me on Snapchat and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I would love to thank my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us, so shout out to him. Make sure you leave him a comment and thanking him for all of his hard work, and just click that red subscribe button so you can get the update on when he posts our next video. So let's get started and make number 111 granny square. To start off, we have to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, fold that down, and then pull that through, and pull tight, insert your hook, and we can start. To start off, we want to chain 5, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and now we're going to slip stitch in the very first chain way over here, so put your hook into this first chain, and then yarn over and pull through and through. So now we've created a ring, which we're going to work round 1 into this ring. We're first going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as our first double crochet of this round, and we're going to put 15 double crochets into this ring. So yarn over, go into that ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through those last 2 loops there. So that's a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's number 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. That's 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, oopsie, that's not 7, this is 7. 8, 9, 10. You can see I'm working in a circular form. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So now I'm going to count back 16 because I said that chain up 3 in the beginning counted as a stitch, so you should have 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Go right into there. Then yarn over, pull through, and through for a slip stitch, and that is round 1. At this point, you can decide to change color or not. If you do not change color, chain up 3 and go on to round 2 with me. But I'm going to cut this, so I chain up 1, and then I'm going to cut my yarn and pull that through. I'm going to grab my new color, and we'll go on to round 2 together. If you're changing color, you can insert your hook into any stitch on this round. I'm just going to go right back into that same one though that we just slip stitched into and pick up my new color and hook that on my hook and pull that through. Okay, and then going on to round number 2, we're going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a double crochet. And now we're going to put 2 double crochet into each stitch all the way around. In this first stitch, this chain up 3 counted as a stitch, so essentially it looks like there's 2 double crochet into that first stitch already. So we're going to jump to the next stitch and yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and again, yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Then yarn over, go into the next stitch, and put 2 double crochets in there, just like that. Then next stitch, 2 double crochets. So just put 2 double crochets into each stitch all the way around, and you'll have a total of 32 double crochets after this round. So I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3 together. Okay, finishing round 2 here, we have 32 double crochets by putting 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So now we are going to slip stitch to this beginning, chain up 3 right here. So insert your hook, and then yarn over, pull through and through. If you're not changing color and going on to round 3, just chain up 1 and go on to round 3. But I'm going to not, change color actually, so I'm going to chain up 1 and cut my yarn, and then pull that through and pull tight. If you're changing color, you can insert your hook into any stitch around. I'm just going to go right into the same one though, and then grab my new color and hook that on my hook and pull that through. And then we're going to chain up 1, and we're going to put a single crochet into that same stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like that. Now we are going to work a front post treble crochet way down into the stitch from round 1 right here. So this chain up 3 here, you can see. If whatever stitch is below there, you want to work a front post treble crochet. And what that is, we're going to yarn over twice, go from the right side of this post around it to the left side, just like that. Then yarn over and pull that through. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. Okay, that's a front post treble crochet that we worked around the stitch from round 1. Now we're going to move this over, and you can see there's a stitch right here behind it. Okay, it looks like it's being worked because there's stitches right in front of it, but we're actually going to put a single crochet in there. So insert your hook right at this stitch way up here on round 2, then yarn over, pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like that. So now in the next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet, just like that. And then we're going to put a front post treble crochet around this stitch from round 1. So yarn over twice, go way down there, around it from this side to this side around the post, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then move this over so you can see the stitch that we need to work in next. We're going to single crochet in the next 2 stitches on round 2. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to work a front post treble crochet around this stitch from round 1. So yarn over twice, go around the post from this side to this side, just like that, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then single crochet in the next 2 stitches up on round 2, which you want to make sure which ones you're working in. So this one's obviously worked in, so this one is next. 1, and then the next one, 1. Okay, now work your front post treble crochet around the stitch from round 1, so yarn over twice, go around it, like that, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then move this over so you can see the stitches, single crochet in the next 2 stitches on round 2. So we're working the single crochet stitches in every stitch of round 2, so nothing is being skipped here, okay? And then we're working our front post treble crochets around the stitches from round 1, and we're working around every single one of those with trebles, with front post treble crochets. Okay, so just continue working this pattern all the way around. At the end of round 3, you'll have 32 single crochets and 16 front post treble crochet stitches. So I'll meet you up at the end of this round when I have my 32 single crochets and my 16 front post treble stitches, and we will go on to round 4 then together. Okay, finishing this round, I'm making my last front post treble crochet, and then you want to make sure to single crochet into this last stitch right here. Okay, don't forget about that one back there. And then we want to slip stitch to the beginning single crochet of this round. So if you need to, move your stitches around to be able to see it. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. So now you should have 48 stitches around in total. So now we're going to go on to the next round. If you are not changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to round 4 with me. But I'm going to switch colors here real quick. So I'm going to chain 1 and cut my yarn, pull that through, pull tight. I'm going to now in this next round, round 4, we're only going to work in the front loops only, okay? So the front loops, we are going to, or no, never mind. We're going to do that in round 5, sorry. So we're going to go into this stitch. I'm just going to go in any stitch around for round 4. I was reading ahead in my pattern here. But we're going to insert your hook into any stitch around, and we're going to just single crochet around this round. Round 4, we're going to just chain up 1, and then insert your hook back into that stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay? Then we're going to go into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So just continue working that all the way around for round 4, and then in round 5 we're going to work in the front loops, and I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to just single crochet around in this round for 48 single crochets, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 5 together. Okay, finishing this round, I'm just going to slip stitch in the first single crochet of this round. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Now, if you're not changing color at this point, just chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me, but I'm going to change color. So I'm going to chain 1, cut this yarn, pull this through, pull tight, and I'm going to, now, like I said, we're going to work in the front loops only. So usually we work through both loops like this, but this round we're going to just work into these front loops here, and we're actually going to be working backwards. So we're going to be working this way instead. So it's going to be a little different. It's called the crab stitch, and I'll show you how to do that. But we're working in this front loop here. Okay, so this is the back loop. These are the back loops here, and then these are the front loops here. Okay, so we're going to be working in the front loops only for round 6, but or for round 5, but for round 6 we're working in the back loops. So that's why we're leaving those ones free. So we're going to only work in the front loops for round 5 here. So you can insert your hook into any stitch on this round. I'm just going to go right into the same one we just slip stitched into this front loop. Right like that. I'm going to pick up my new color, hook that on my hook, and pull that through. Okay, and then I'm going to chain up 1. Okay, and then we're going to single crochet into the same stitch, into the same front loop. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Now we are going to work this way. Okay, and we're doing the crab stitch because crabs like walk backwards-ish. So we're going backwards. So we're going to go underneath this loop here. Okay, so go into this stitch. You can kind of move this over so you can see, just like that. Then yarn over. It's going to come all the way over from here. So we're going to yarn over and pull it through. Okay, so now it's kind of wrapped around your hook here, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, just like that. Okay, again, we're going to go into the stitch underneath the front loop, then yarn over and pull that through. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, go into the next stitch underneath this front loop, yarn over and pull that through, pull that up, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, again I'll show you. Go into the front loop, then yarn over and pull that through, pull up, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we're just doing that in each stitch all the way around, just like that. If this is a little tricky for you, you can do single crochets in these rounds, just going around one round, just like how we did round 4, but just doing a single crochet around, working obviously the other way, but we're working backwards on this round, so we're working to the right instead of the left. So I'm going to just do these crab stitches all the way around. These are like reverse single crochets, so just doing single crochets between them backwards. So we're just doing that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up for round 6, and we're going to work in those back loops that we are skipping over to for this round. So I'll meet you up at that point. When you come all the way back around and you need to slip stitch, I'll show you exactly what to do. Just come back in through this this stitch right here. And you can either do it to the chain up 1 or right into the stitch. Nobody's going to really notice. It is going to be a little difficult though, so make sure you can go right in the back here and just through and through, and then yarn over and pull through and through. Pull tight, and there you have completed that round of crab stitches. So that makes it look cool and 3D. So now I'm going to fasten off this color. If you're changing color or not, just fasten off anyway. So chain 1, cut this, pull that through, pull tight, go into the back here, and now you can see these free loops back here, these free stitches, which we are going to work in those back loops now for round 6. So we're going to work in those. So you can insert your hook into any one of those. So I'm just going to go right into this one here and pick up my new color, hook that on the hook and pull that through. And then we're going to chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and that counts as our first double crochet. And we are going to make a double crochet back into the same space. So yarn over, go into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. We are making our corner here, so we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and in the same stitch we are going to put 2 more double crochet and a treble crochet. So yarn over once, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we're going to make a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, we're going to come back around and we're going to put a treble crochet in this same stitch finishing this round. So don't worry that it looks uneven right now because that is our corner. And now we are going to skip these next 2 stitches and put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, skip this stitch and go into this next stitch right here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops that are on your hook. That's a half double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. Now we're going to single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So just insert your hook in this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 2. And the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 3. Now we are going to put a half double crochet in these next 2 stitches right here. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and again yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to skip these next 2 stitches and we're going to make our corner in this stitch here. So we're going to make a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, go skip this stitch, go into this stitch here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then make 2 double crochet, so yarn over once, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to put 2 double crochet back in that same stitch and a treble crochet into that same stitch. So treble crochets are yarning over twice, so keep remembering that. So there's our corner. Now we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side here. So skip 2 stitches, put a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then in the next 3 stitches we're putting a single crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Then in the next 2 stitches we're going to put a half double crochet, and then we're going to skip 2 stitches and put our corner in this next stitch, which is a treble crochet, so yarn over twice, then 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, then 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and then a treble crochet, all in that same stitch. Okay, then we're going to skip 2 stitches and make a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, then a single crochet in the next 3 stitches, then a half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and now we're going to skip these next 2 stitches and make our corner, oopsie, yarn over twice, don't forget, and make your corner, so that's a treble crochet, a double crochet, a double crochet, a chain 2, double crochet, double crochet, and a treble crochet. So 6 stitches all in that same stitch for the corner. Then we are going to skip the next 2 stitches and put a half double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next. We're working on our last side here, single crochet in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3, and a half double crochet in these next 2 stitches, and we'll be done with this side. We have to then skip the last 2 stitches, and in this beginning stitch where we put our first 5 stitches, we're going to put a treble crochet in there. So yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3 here, 1, 2, 3, right at the top. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we can go on to the next round. At this point, I'm going to fasten off. If you are not changing color, just chain up 3 and go on to the next round, but I'm going to chain 1, cut this yarn and pull that through, and then I'll insert my hook right back into that same stitch. For those of you who are not changing color, we can start in the same spot, and I'm going to hook on my new color and pull that through, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, and now we want to just double crochet into this next stitch here. So this chain of 3 counts as a double crochet, so that we don't have to work in that stitch. So going yarn over, go into this next stitch right here and put a double crochet. And now we're in this corner chain 2 space, we are going to put 2 double crochet. So 1 and 2, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 2 more double crochet into that same chain 2 space. So 1 and 2, just like that. Now we are going to work, let's see here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So in the on the side it should have 14 stitches. Maybe I'm wrong, but we should double crochet in each one of those. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. I'm sorry, I said 14, but it's 13 stitches. So double crochet in these 13 stitches, and then in the chain 2 space, we're going to put our corner, which is 2 double crochet. So 1 and 2, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more double crochet into that same space. So that's our corner. Okay, so then double crochet in the next 13 stitches, and then in your corner chain 2 space we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet, and then just work that all the way around, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. When you come back around, you want to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round right here. Just insert your hook, and then yarn over, pull through and through. And at this point I am going to fasten off, so chain 1 and cut that yarn, pull that through and pull tight. I highly encourage you though to go on to working rounds 8 through 12 of Catherine's written pattern, and I highly encourage you to go look at her pattern and see the color combination she used and just read her pattern. You should challenge yourself and read her pattern and go on to making these rounds to increase your crochet vocabulary and your crochet stitching. So make sure to go on to making rounds 8 through 12 of her written pattern, but at this point I am going to fasten off this square and leave it. I might need to block this, but it looks fabulous. I love how it ended here. If you did end here, you can, fasten off and share your photo on the Facebook page and on Instagram. Make sure you're hashtagging 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work. And on the Facebook, make sure to just share it in the comment section of today's post. And but yeah, I highly encourage you to go see Catherine's pattern and go on to making rounds 8 through 12, because she does do cross stitching and V stitching, and it looks really, really cool making those rounds. So continue on. So thank you so much for watching and learning though how to make number 111 granny square. Have a great rest of your day and happy hooking!